Hello, Jeff.
Hey, Rod, how are you?
Hey, doing well. Good afternoon from Mexico.
Are you there? Yeah. Well, a fresh, brisk morning here in Greymouth.
Lovely. Well, I wanted to ask if you could do a voice chat because I want to guide you through the process of how to track down your ID.
Okay.
And if it's okay with you, I'm gonna record this and show people. Let's go to the wiki and that ecotourism NZ page. Tell me when you're online.
Yep. I've just clicked on your link, so I'm just heading there.
Okay.
We haven't got such a good line this morning, have we?
I always kind of wait for it to warm up a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
Or treating the internet like a lottery. Sometimes it works great, sometimes not. Hey, I'm looking at the
Yeah.
live traffic feed. I see in the past few hours we've had visitors from San Juan, Puerto Rico, from Knoxville, Tennessee, from Newcastle, from Toronto, from Vienna, from Guadalajara, from Dobrik, wherever Dobrik is, Italy, and Asturias. Wow.
That's to which page? To
To the whole wiki site.
the whole wiki site, right?
I put
Okay.
in a little widget underneath the in the left hand column,
Yep. Yep.
and you'll see a live traffic feed.
Right.
You know, it's the first option is you get to select the language. If you want to read this page in Afrikaans, you can.
Oh, yeah, yep. Yep.
Sadly, it's
Live
not.
track.
Sadly,
Gotcha. Sorry, gotcha. I got you now. Yeah, yep. Dobrik, Albuquerque, Vienna, Toronto, Newcastle. Yep, gotcha.
just something I wanted to show you while the page was loading. Now, at the top of the page, where it says page and then discussion and history, do you see the word history?
Yes, history. Yep.
And let's click the word history.
Okay.
And if you're looking for your ID and you've been an editor on this page, this is it. So there's your ID.
Okay, it hasn't quite. Oh, there you go. Yep. Okay. Jeff B1. Ah, is that what it is?
Write down your password, please. It's the simplest thing. I always feel like, oh yeah, oh yeah. It's kind of like it's like buckle.
One of the problems you have though is there are so many. You just have so many identities on so many different things. Look, whether it's on your Flickr account or whatever, and I just had that. As I said, it was that brain burp. So it's Jeff B1. That's
Oh, I hear
perfect.
you.
So I will be able to log in now.
Yeah, there's even the terminology is we have password fatigue.
I've got one or two that I just kind of vary around a bit, so I usually try two or three, and I should be able to do that. So I'll just log in here and make sure that I'm good. But
If you have things like a post-it note,
yeah,
my suggestion is writing your ID and password there. Who else is going to look at your post-it note? And you might even want to print out the page.
Yeah.
Or at least the first page. And again, it's kind of like a visual clue. Here, it's kind of like, the wiki is basically like an information center. And, you know how information centers work. You as a visitor, as a traveler, you're driving down the highway, and you come into the town, and here's an information center. And the people with the tours, or their hotels, or their restaurants, they leave their brochures.
yeah,
Well, it's incumbent upon the people with the hotels or the restaurants or the tours to actually leave, copies of those brochures at the information center.
yep.
And
Yeah, of course.
it's the same thing. If your information is 4 years out of date, then you're going to be turning off the visitors, not helping them out.
Sure.
And it's the same thing. You have to figure out, all right, here are all of these places on the internet where I can talk about my work. All right, where am I going? And make sure you go back to it.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. Okay. Right. Good. Right, now I'm just looking at this here. So I'm now logged in, so it's all good.